And don't forget.
Welcome, everybody. Larry here from Larry's Fountain Pens, and welcome to uh, Larry's Pen Case Chat Live number 48. So, how is everybody doing today on Sunday? Yes. Well, let's get it going here. So, I'll be doing an upcoming review. I've got many pens to review because I got behind when I got sick, excuse me, the first part of January. But I'll be doing a review on this beautiful Conklin Durograph Blue Ice. That's one of them. And then I will be doing a review on a recent one that just came in. I had to have it. Right. The Pilot Vanishing Point, the white one, which they call the Star Wars Stormtrooper. That's really a nice looking pen. And I got the medium nib. And this little fella, plus I've got the Yoda, and I've got the...
Hello to Reese and Sharon.
Hey, Reese and Sharon. Peace. I've got the Darth Vader on order from Amazon because... Office Depot was out.
And hello to Chris.
Hey, Chris, how's it going? Congratulations, Chris. You the girl. You won that nice, magnificent Jim Hinze Custom Pens. Can you believe it? And you live right here in the heart of Texas. Peace. Congratulations. Double congratulations. Peace. Chris won that dynamite custom-made pen by Jim Hinze. Yeah, let's hear it for Jim Hinze. He's a rocker. Man, he can make some pens. I mean, some delicious pens. Yep. You know, it was hard for me to let that pen go. That's the bad part about reviewing pens. When they're sent for giveaways, that's what I do, give them away. Sometimes I'll give them away per my discretion. I mean, it may take a week, it may take a month or 2 months. I'll set up some kind of giveaway. But lately how I've been doing it is I'll just write everybody's name down by a number and then put it in that generator and let the generator pick and choose at random what number, and then I just match the name up with a number. So that's how I do it. Real quick, again, thank you, Chris, for supporting my channel. Just being here is supporting. I'm going to talk about this jewel real quick. I did a review on it.
Hello to David.
Hey, David. How's it going, buddy? Peace, brother. Mont Blanc, which I really love, is probably the best purple I've ever used. The Beatles Psychedelic Purple. Man, I'm digging it. I'm feeling it. This ink I really love. And here is the ink sample that I did. And compare it to, and there's the names, the Lamy Lilac, and to the Pilot Irisukru. And I'll put this right against it so you can kind of see the color difference of them the best I can anyway. And last but not least, here is the lavender purple. And I had to throw this one in. It's completely darker, but it is a nice ebony purple. I kind of like it. So I thought I'd touch base with you real quick and just show you those again. But like I said, I'm waiting for the Darth Vader to come in. I have the Yoda I've been using, and I'll be doing a review on these pens and a presentation on them. I've been working on that. So I got some ink in today. Well, not today, a few days ago. Robert Oyster right here. This is the Soda Pop Blue. Yep, I bought a bottle. black because I like this stuff. And then here's where I'm getting a lot of my goodies from. Pen Chalet. Have you heard of Pen Chalet? For those who haven't, there's the card right there. You can get a 10% discount when you use this code. So, 10% is 10%. Every little bit helps. So I think it's pretty cool for Pen Chalet to even do this. And they package them real well. I just uploaded a unboxing, and I believe Pen Chalet was in it.
Hello to Brian.
Hey, Brian.
And Wayne.
Hey, Wayne. Brian, Wayne. Yay. So that's that. So keep that in mind. Pen Chalet, it rocks. Good people. They take care of you. And I've got another order from them coming. I ordered another bottle of Robert Oster. It's a gold. I don't remember offhand without looking it up which one. But that's coming in. And here is that beautiful Mont Blanc, the Beatles Sgt. Pepper pen. You know what? It's, I think, 83 grams of pure, beautiful, lovely weight. I love this pen. So, here I am, a guy that I don't work. I'm on disability. Well, I'm disabled. I'm not on disability. So I've said this many times, so I'll repeat myself again. I have to save and sometimes sell pens. Well, that's what I did for this one. I had some money put back, and I sold a couple of pens. And here we go. Got what I wanted. And, this is my group. I love this group. Well, that's one of them. So anyway, yes, I'm still using my journal. If you can see that. Tomo River Journal. The cafe, really a nice one, and there was some interest in it. Well, you can go to www.namipaper.com, NANAMIPAPER.com. And this is the Tomo River paper, excellent paper. This is my favorite paper of all papers. And this is what I usually write my letters in.
Wayne likes the Sgt. Pepper. Brian says, you are the Eggman.
I am, yay!
And hello to Frank and Kara.
Frank, Kara, how's it going? Rock and roll. I am the Eggman, goo goo, gachoo. That's right. So, my pen case that I've been using again still is Mr. Announcer.
The W. Kiffin.
Yep. Yeah, I really, really dig his pen cases. They really are made very well. I really like them. And they keep my pens secure and safe. And here's my little, is it Muffet they call them? Indian pen?
Muffed.
Muffed Indian pen. It's an eyedropper. And I have a lot of fun with it. I think it's like $7. But it's a fun pen. If you're expecting, a super duper whooper fountain pen for $7, then don't buy this one.
Wayne says he is the Walrus. And hello to Randy.
Hello, Walrus, and hello, Randy. But if you're expecting a good fun pen for $7, you can't beat it. I really enjoy it. And, you can upgrade the nibs on them, too. So that's from Fountain Pen Revolution. I like it. And I use it a lot. So, I've been asked about notebooks. That's why I was talking about this one. And then my Hobonichi, as I use as a bullet journal. I love it. Love the paper. It has Tomo River paper. And I was asked, do I use inexpensive, cheap notebooks? Well, certainly I do. Here is my, I think it's a Med notebook. I'm sure y'all seen these. And I do a lot of logging in my workouts, how long, like give you Y'all can see that. Can you see that out there? How's that, Mr. Announcer?
Yes.
So, it works well for me, and sometimes I may write a letter in it. Just whatever.
Hello to Greasy Pete, and he would like to see a glass onion pen.
A glass onion pen. Well, you know what? I'll have to ask Mr. Jim Hines if he can make a glass onion pen. Huh. Good idea. Keep that thought. You never know what's going to pop up on my channel. So, what else is going on? Monday, that's the 12th, I believe, at 6:30 in Fort Worth, Texas, the Fort Worth Pen Club will be meeting at the Dixie Cafe on Hewlin, 6:30 p. So, if you live in Fort Worth, surrounding areas, even in Louisville, Dallas, plan on coming to one of our get-togethers where we are all pen enthusiasts and we share our pens and thoughts and our inks and paper and just have dinner and just enjoy each other's company. So, with that said,
Wayne says the minion looks lonely.
oh, it looks lonely?
Yeah, up there on the
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll tell you what, just for you, Wayne, he's going to pick up the jive. I'll bring him over here. Here he comes. How's that? And he's going to talk to you, what, just for you, Wayne. See, he's taking to Wayne. One more time for Wayne.
Hey, Bob.
Ha! Rock on, Larry's fountain pen. Dynamite, the one and only Larry rocks. Yay! Yep, yeah. And go ahead.
Okay, hello to Alexis, Jordan, and Frederick, and Jerry. Question, what's your favorite under $20 pen, and what got you started in fountain pens?
That was for me?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, my favorite, I have a bunch of favorites because you can get a lot of favorites for under 20 bucks. You know, what I like doing is, first of all, I like big pens. And with that said, the Jinhao 159 is an amazing pen for me. I like changing the nibs out, and I have several with different nibs, with the medium, broad, 1.1, 1.5, and I do have some with just a regular Jinhao medium nibs, a Jinhao broad nib, and next would be the same for the 450s and 750s. I do like the Jinhao 250s as well. I have other many different Jinhaos. I started, I think, is it the 599s, the plastic ones? It could be the 566.
Hello to Squirrel.
Hey, Squirrel, what's happening, brother? Did you miss my minion? It was over there rocking.
He saw him.
Oh, okay. I'm going to have to find a squirrel to do the same thing. A signed squirrel. As you know, hello to Jason. If you haven't met Jason, he's on here. He's a friend of mine. He's also another pen reviewer. And if y'all get bored, or if you don't get bored, check out Jason a while. He rocks. He's really good. He's got some cool videos. So other than that, I'm also, they also could call me at times the Turtle Man. I love turtles. Turtles, turtles, turtles. So why am I saying all this garbage? It's because I've got emails asking me these questions, and so I'm trying to deliver all these answers to all these questions. How many pens do I have? Oh, please. I have no idea. Let's see.
Wayne has one called a Laban Minto Galaxy, which is a very large pen.
Two. I've got two of those, and I've got two more, plus I've got some pen drawers. So I've got a few pens. But back to the under $20 question. Forgive me, I just got off track here, so let me refocus everything back up. And So Jen Howe is really, I think, one of my favorites. Um, I do like the Pilot Metropolitan a lot. That's a good pen. It's come out with that 1.0 stub nib. It's really cool. I have that. And the medium nib, so I have a few of those. That's a good pen. Bauer, I've got some okay ones and I've got some real good ones. I got one that I did a review on that the nib was nice, wet, and a soft nib, and I think I only paid, I don't know, under $5 for it. Great pen. The Hero is a great pen. In fact, one of my viewers sent me this Hero, and that's going to be for review coming up. It's a beautiful pen, and again, I love the weight. It's brand new. Here it is. Beautiful pen. So, you know, Hero, this is one of the, I think, top-notch pens, in my opinion. And then that same viewer sent me a Diplomat. I have one Diplomat, but not this color or not this size nib that I will be doing a review on. I like Diplomat. So back to the $20 question. That Hero is another one. That's a nice one. How do you pronounce that Chinese one?
Lingmo.
Lingmo. That was like $17, and you can find them cheaper. The Pen BBS 266 is another one. So there's really a variety out there of choices for under $20.
Okay, we had quite a few turtle fans as well. Randy likes the Wing Sung 3008.
Yes. Yep.
Frederick likes the Hero and Conklin.
Yes.
And then hello to Jordan. What is your favorite ink color and brand?
Woo! Favorite ink color and brand. That's a hard one. That's one I've never been able to really been.
Oh, come on. What about your Bay State Blue?
Well, yeah. Okay, my first ever blue I've ever tried was my Noodler's Bay State Blue. That is my favorite of all. And right now, I'm testing out nibs in it. I've got nibs put in a jar with Bay State Blue. And I'll see how long the nibs will last before anything happens to them. See, I've never had any problems with using Bay State Blue in any of my pens. Why is that? Because once my pen runs out of ink, I'll wash it that same day or the next morning. I never leave my pen sitting up 4 or 5 plus days without cleaning them. I'm just that way.
And Reese asks, what is your favorite pen?
Oh, I wonder why. Because I'm a beater freak. Is that a bad thing? Oh. You know, I wish they would make the Rolling Stones, the Hendrix, anybody I missed. I'm sure the Beach Boys. Wow.
Have you tried the Mont Blanc Irish Green ink? And hello to Janice.
You know, hello, Janice. The Irish Green, no, I need to. I need to get a sample of that. I like the Mont Blanc Lavender Purple, I believe it's called. That's a nice ink. I like the, is it the Poppycorn Red? That's a good ink. The Lucky Orange is a really nice ink. And their blacks, I have a few bottles. I like the brown, toffee brown, and some of the blacks are okay. But yeah, Bay State Blue would be my number one. I do love the Diamond Velvet Blue. That's another cool color. Private Reserve, Diamond, Monteverde, great colors. Robert Oyster. I do love Robert Oyster Blue, the Soda Pop Blue. Whew, that's some great stuff. He's come out with some amazing, great, vibrant, rich colors that I really like a lot.
Wayne likes the Mont Blanc Toffee Brown.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Yep. In fact, here's the coffee. Okay, that was Corn Poppy Red. Excuse me. And here's the Toffee Brown. And my correction, the corn poppy red. Yep, some of my favorites. And here's what I'm doing, folks. I must have, I don't know how many empty bottles, sample bottles I save, and I clean them up, and I will give from time to time some free samples to people.
Okay, what would be a good first ink brand for new people?
A good new ink brand would be Diamine, Monteverde, Robert Oster, or Noodlers, I think. So, there are so many, but, you know, some are lubricated for your pens, some aren't. At one time, Diamine would be putting that their ink would help lubricate your pens, and then they stopped saying that. But I still hear that it still does do the same job, but they've just stopped saying that. So it used to be advertised that way. That's why I can say it. I've seen it. I've seen it on a pen company's, what do you call it, chart, where they break everything down to inks and what it does, and the wetness and how it flows. So,
We had some other recommendations: Conklin Yellowstone,
yep,
Waterman,
yep.
and Noodler's Black Eel. Also Pelican. And hello to Michelle. She says that some diamine is overly saturated and dries quickly on the nib for her.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're going to get some different effects with different inks. Here's some Pelicans right here, just a few, and I really like the bottle. This is the Pelican Aquamarina, right there, you can kind of see the color right there. And here's the Pelican 4001. This is a cool one. That dark green. I love this color. This has a nice color. This is okay. I mean, it doesn't get the wow factor, but it's okay. And then I have the Pelican, the brilliant green. That's another good one. What else? La 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 la. Another favorite of mine is the Monteverde Olivine right here. Also, another really nice green ink that I'm really trying to spare with it is the Parker Emerald right here. This is a beautiful ink.
Okay, hello to James. And Michelle likes Seitz Kretschneck from an ink from Germany.
Okay, never heard that.
Hadn't heard of that one yet. And then Jordan asked, if you could get any pen that you don't have, what would it be?
Wow, there's a pen that I would want. Oh, what do they call that pen? You know, I can't think the name of it offhand. I think it's a $1,500 pen. It's a large pen. If I come to remember it, I'll let you guys know. A couple of more inks. Blackstone. That's the Golden Wattle. It's a nice one. And here's the Blackstone. Those are decent inks. Australia. Come from them. I like Cross. I have the Waterman, the Serenity Blue, and the red one. I have that. I have Irizuku. I've got the blue. I think it's more of like a turquoise peacock color. But here's what I'm doing right now. Like I've said previously, I have a whole lot of samples that I try first. So what I do is I may buy one or two samples, and I always chart all my inks down, the name of the ink, the date, and if I like it, I want to be sure, so I buy maybe one or two more. I want to be sure that I absolutely love the ink before I invest in a bottle. So, and that's just me. That's how I do mine. And I've got a whole bunch of these.
Let's see. Frederick says Parker has terrible brown and yellow undertones. Wayne likes the Pelican turquoise.
Okay.
Michelle likes the dark orchid of that German one. She says early Blackstone clumped together because they use powder. She doesn't know if they still do that. And Reese says, imagine if you had all the pins lumped together in one pin.
Oh, I would call that the lump pin. Why not? Wow. Yeah, but you know what? There's so many of us that we all have different tastes that, you know, can we please all our likes and dislikes? Well, maybe not yet, but at least there's enough inks out there that will grab one of our fancies that we will like. I do use the coloring to keep track of my inks, because when I do a review and I don't forget, I like to put, you know, what ink I'm using and kind of match it up with other inks to give an idea of that color of ink and what it kind of looks like and what kind of can it get close to a different ink.
Okay, another question. How do you organize your pen collection?
Right now, I'm doing the Gin House, the Bowers, the Heroes, all the lower end pens. I kind of keep them in one category, and then my mid-range pens, I kind of keep them in a different category. And then when I start getting past 100, the 100 to, let's say, 200, 250, that's in a different range. And then from that all the way up to 500, and then 500 to 1,000.
Okay, two different questions. Do you like a flexing pen, and what would be your first choice? And then when did you start collecting your nice pens?
Okay, flexing pen, here we go. I haven't been much of a flexer, but when I got my first flex pen from Fountain Pen Revolution, no, excuse me, from Doodlers, I loved it. And then I tried one from Fountain Pen Revolution, I liked it. But I still wasn't a major flexer until last year when I went to the Dallas Pen Show. Kerry, he's one of the distributors for Aurora, and I've seen this pen, you know, advertised and reviews done. They came out with the Aurora 88 Flex limited edition. Only so many were made, and that's it. And I sat down and he let me write with it. This one was sterling silver. This pen was a pen of pens. I've never wrote with such a dynamic, elegant, fine, super fine writing instrument as that Aurora 88. Blew me away. I didn't think I was going to get a wow factor, and I didn't. I got a blown out wow factor. That's how magnificent it felt to write with it. So, no, I didn't buy that pen. He doesn't sell them. He's just a distributor, but I could have went to one of the booths and got one. But I didn't. And then I kind of quit watching it. And then Jason Squirrel, he did a review on the Aurora 88 Flex that he bought. And I said, you know what? I think I'm going to try that 88 Flex if they still have it. Well, they don't sell them anymore. They quit making them, but you can find them on eBay, and they're costing like $550 up to $700. So I said, wow. And I think you could have got them for like $500 I'm not sure what the price was. So I have contacted Pen Chalet, and well, he was the one that told me that they are not making those 88s anymore, the Flex. So that was a bummer. And let me find this for y'all real quick, because I'm going to tell you what I've done here. And I need to be tied down. Here it is. I talked with Ron from Pen Chalet, and he said, I'm trying to get all this correct. So I'm trying to find, here we go, everything that was said. Okay. Let's see. I asked him about the pen, and he said, right now, I'm number 3rd on the list. They have more of them coming, but the pen is not the Aurora 88. Now it's on the Optima. So I was thinking, if the Optima is anything like the Aurora 88, which is the same brand, just a different pen, but it had that same nib that the Aurora 88 had, I'm going to grab it. They were limited edition pens with only so many of each colors made, and they have sold out per run. This year they are doing the same thing with the Aurora Optima fountain pen. The first 2 colors are coming out this month, but only be available while supply lasts. A dark blue and a lighter blue, and I went for the dark blue. I'm not going to miss out on it this time. And Jason, it's your fault, because you finally talked me into it. Yes, I've been thinking about it and wondering, and should I have bought one or not? And so I did.
Okay, when did you start collecting your nice pens?
Depends what you call nice. I call Vanishing Point nice. It's $150. Last year, in fact, wasn't it?
I think so, yes.
Well, let's see. Okay, the Vanishing Points were like in 2015. And then in 2016, then I started with the, I guess, Van Scotti, the Homo Sapien, and the Van Goghs, and then the Opera. 2017 again, then it really hit me. The Sailor King of Pens, you know, that's a biggie. The Mont Blancs came in.
Okay, and then how many pens do you have inked up at any one time?
See, right now I have left 8 right now. I had 24. Then I went down to 12. So I have 8 right now.
What are some tips for people who want to start reviewing fountain pens and ink?
That's a major task. It's not as easy as it looks. If you're a dedicated pen enthusiast and you really are into doing this, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some dedication. It's going to take some work. It's not just sitting down and talking about a fountain pen. You got to do your homework. You got to do your research. You got to do your own thing. You don't want to copy anybody else's. You want to be who you are. You don't want to be what somebody else has already made that image of. And you want to be as correct as you can with detail. You don't want to bore your viewers. You don't want to have a long video or too short a video, but there's times that you're not going to be able to please people. Some like it longer, some like it shorter, some like details, some don't like details, some like more pictures, some don't. Some will, there's the video, the quality of the video, your audio, your lights, everything. So you do the best you can with what you have. In a pen reviewer, if you're going to be doing reviews, get ready to start buying some pens. What kind of pens? Well, whatever pen you decide you want to do reviews on, start buying them, but it's going to lead to other pens. And you're going to get other questions about, have you tried this pen, that pen? I got emails right now about a lot of Indian pens that I'm trying to work on getting, because I have some viewers that are interested in certain Indian pens that I don't have right now. So it's a lot of work. When I did the Mont Blanc presentation, took us about 3-4 hours to put everything together. Now that's just putting it together. And we did work on some music live that we were going to put on, but we decided not to. So we just did the instrumental on As My Guitar Weeps, wasn't it? Mr. Announcer did the piano and I did the drums and did that. So, and then you set it all together and you want to format it the way you think it looks good. And then after you're done with it, you put everything up. Okay, next. Then you have to go to your computer. Then you have to edit it, right? Then you tell them about it, this part.
Well, editing, making sure that you have all the clips that are necessary. You need a good movie making program that won't crash on you. Then it does take the time to edit it, and then you need to export it as a movie file. Make sure that you're using all the right settings so that you can upload it to YouTube properly.
And also, you might want to add different cool stuff in there, little remarks to create something new, something exciting, something that people will relate to. I hate watching just I don't know, video, but it just depends on the person. Everybody, I think, is unique in their own way in presenting something. But, you don't want to go up and say, this is a pen. It's a okay pen. It writes good. I like it. Buy it. Thanks. I've seen a video like that, and I found that hilarious. But anyway, so it will take some work.
Let's see, Wayne likes the Star Wars Vanishing Point.
Yes.
And Frederick and Wayne, hi back to you, sir. And Cubby says hi as well.
Cubby rocks. Thank you, Cubby said.
He's down here on the floor beside us.
Yeah, he's checking everything out. Yep. But here's one of my goals for this year. And if Jason, if you're still on here, please leave your comments and thoughts. I've been wanting to do a live stream with another reviewer so we can talk and about what we do and the pens. And I'm talking with Jason, and hopefully one day we can get together and create this and unite as one and give all our viewers something interesting that y'all can join in while we are both live. I've seen it many times before. Many reviewers have done it with their buddies. So this is what I'm working on right now.
Okay, bye, Janice. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Bye, Jan. Tomorrow, remember, Fort Worth Pen Club meeting tomorrow, Monday the 12th, 6:30 p.m., Fort Worth, Texas, at the Dixie Cafe on Hewlin. Be there. Okay, is that good enough? Okay, so that's one of my big projects I'm working on this year. And I'm waiting for the Aurora Optima 80, Aurora Optima to come in so I can get it. Thank you, Jason. So, but yeah, reviewing pens is fun. Takes dedication. It takes work. Be ready for criticism. And as long as it's constructive, cool. But you're going to have trolls out there. You're going to have hateful remarks. Just be ready. I do have monitors on all my channels that are monitoring, and they will delete or block any of the abusers or trolls that will get on here. So I keep my channels pretty safe.
Jason says he's working on the aspects of the doing a live stream.
Cool, cool. So that way you can see Jason and I together. Yeah, the squirrel and the pig button band meet. Yay. And for those who are not familiar with Jason's videos yet, he just got in at his school. He teaches science, and he has a 3D, what was it? Printer. Pretty cool. I mean, you need to check it out. He was fortunate enough again to get this at his school, and he lives in North Dakota, I believe. Plenty cold there, but it's amazing what you can do with that 3D printer. And Jason was kind enough to take the time to show what he created, a heart. So that would be something interesting to get, which I could never afford. But anyway, Mr. Announcer is checking into the live stream what we need to do on our end to be able to hook up with Jason, and I'm sure Jason is doing the same thing. There's a lot of work to get all this done. I have heard from some people it's no big thing. You just do this and do that and you connect, but okay, we're working on it. So, what else? Any other questions?
Not yet.
Not yet. Any other questions? I hope this answered about the review. And while we're at it, here's my life notebook that I love. And here is some of the inks I've used lately. And let me go to the front of the book to show you. This was July 31st of 2017. Some of the Birmingham inks, what they look like. And what I like about how I'm doing this, well, I can go back and look at inks and see how they have held up to the paper. And this is the back of the paper of life, and it does real well. Just a slight see-through, no bleed-through. And then it gets even cooler. Look at all those cool ink colors. If you're into inks, you would be into a notebook like this. Look at that one right there. Yeah, but also, not only that, but it helps me to decide which inks that I'm starting to lean towards to buy a bottle of ink. Because, you know, some of them can be pricey. I also was asked, do I use blotting paper? Yeah, well, here's one of them. Sometimes I cut them in half because I use them on my journals. It's always handy to carry them. And my sticky notes, I use Bear and Fig. That's one of them. Or just a regular sticky notes I use. I do have videos that are dedicated just to journaling or just to journals, notebooks, paper, sticky notes that I will be working on a major project if everything goes through like I hope it does. On notebooks, paper, journals. I'm just now trying to put it together. If it works, it'll be maybe 1, 2, or 3 parts of it. And that's all I'll say for that right now. So I got stuff in the works. I have about 12 to 15 pens to review upcoming. I'm waiting for my cross pen to come back. What happened to it, what I like about cross, first of all, they stick behind what they, with their warranties. They say lifetime, lifetime. I sent back, well, I sent a pin back that when I would turn the barrel to take the barrel off, the converter would twist with it, so the ink would fall out. So they got that fixed. So when I looked at the pen before I inked it up, I noticed that the nib didn't look the same. And I looked at it. Well, it was a medium nib, gold plated, but mine had an 18K medium gold nib. So I immediately called them, and I talked with one lady, and she transferred me to Donna. I explained to Donna what happened, and Donna said, let me check with the person that worked on the pen. That person could have the material on the desk, and got back to me. Well, another person did, and said, we'll have your gold nib shipped back out to you. So I hope to have that back next week. So,
Hello to Ferrat.
hey, Rot, how are you, bud? So, I've had other pens by Cross. They have either fixed or they have sent me a new one because they could not repair or did not have the parts for it any longer.
Does Cross honor the lifetime warranty even if you're not the original buyer?
Yes. I have bought some pens off eBay. One was when Cross made a pen in Ireland, and it wouldn't write, so I did contact the seller, and he said he would pay half of the repairs. So I sent it to Cross, and Cross could not find all the parts to that pen, so they just sent me a new pen that was like that pen, but not exactly, but close enough. So I was pleased. I was happy with it. Yeah, Cross does do that. I had a pen from Mr. Announcer gave me. It was a Cross ballpoint pen from his father that received from Shell, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oil company. So, and it wouldn't twist. The ink point wouldn't come out. I send that to Cross. Now they send me that original pen back plus a new one that matched it. So yeah, they do what they say they're going to do. Cross is superb on that. So yeah, I like Cross pens.
Okay, James said he likes what he's seen and read on the Life notebooks. That Japan has very little tolerance for bad writing products.
And that's what I like about it. Yeah, I like that quality of paper. Go ahead.
Hello to Manfred. He got a Platinum 3776 this week from Japan.
Cool. Okay, let me talk about Platinum, then I'll go back to the paper. Platinum 3776, I had two of them. I sold both of them. For me, it was a bit scratchy, too much feedback. I was really unhappy. It was dry. So before I sold them, I did the review, and the people knew of me from my reviews, and they saw the pen in action. I told them everything about the pen, what I like and didn't like, and they were okay with it. I did tell them they made the pen whether they liked it. I have some people that love these pens. I plan on getting me another one this year sometime, and this one's going to be with a medium nib. I had the broad nib. I didn't care for it a lot.
Do you have any wooden bodied pens, and what do you think about them?
Yeah, the wooden body pens I do have that one put away. I got it from, what was the gentleman's name? Blind wood turner?
Chris,
the blind wood turner. Is that right?
yes.
Yeah. And I got that. I like them. They're cool pens. They feel good. It was a kit pen, I believe. But Chris made the part of the pen, and it looks really nice. It's a brown wood colored pen. But yeah, I like them.
Hello to Max.
Hey, Matt. So, back to the paper. Yeah, Life paper is really nice. For me, it's different than the Tomo River paper. It's thinner. the Tomo River paper is a bit thinner than the live paper is, but they both are smooth. They both are incredible paper. You're going to probably pay a few more bucks, but you're really going to get your money's worth of quality paper. And as you all know, you pen people out there, on the ink you use and the nibs you use, how wet they are, the size nibs, how it's going to flow on the paper, how that ink's going to react to the paper, what kind of color of the quality of ink that you're putting down on paper. How's it really going to look? So if you put it on a regular lower end paper like the med paper, it's just going to suck it up quickly.
Max says he's amazed by Parker's customer service. He was asking for an issue with a cap, and they sent him a whole nother pen.
Okay. Now, who is Parker repair, or who do you send them to? Parker itself? Is Parker still one group, or were they bought out by someone?
Yeah, while we're waiting on that, James has seen a lot of Japanese products popping up more and more on YouTube, Facebook, and some art sites that he goes to.
Can you say some names of these products, James? Also, while we're waiting, a question was brought to my attention, and I can answer that while I'm here. Japanese nibs are totally different than Italian nibs. Big difference.
I'll say for the Parkers, the email is on their website. They're still independent.
Okay.
And the Japanese products are Midori and Marimon.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. Midori is another great product. I have some. I've used them many, many times, and I love them. Great. Midori, Japanese paper, also Japanese products. Great. Also have some of their journals. They've come out with, let me go grab this real quick, if I have it here. When they first came out with it, or at least when I saw it. Here's a few of them. Remember this, y'all? This is the Midori. You can put your Midori notebooks in there. They're cool. I like it. And then Midori changed to the Traveler's Company Japan Traveler's Notebook right here, which are really cool. And here are some of the notebooks that it came with. I think it comes with one, a blank. Here it is. And you can hold, this one you can hold 2 of them in here, but you can hold 4, depending how you set up your notebook. Thought I'd share that with you. Here's one that looks like ick, but I have to rearrange the strings inside to look more flat. But when I put notebooks in it, it works well. It's set up for four of them. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4. And when I put them in there, it will all work really well. It's a thin, soft cover leather. I think it was only like 10, 12 bucks, but it does its job okay. I thought I'd share those with you real quick on Japanese products.
Manfred recommends watching Hakase pens.
Okay.
Custom-made pens with a half to 1 year waiting period.
Wow, half a year. That's incredible. I'm still trying to think of that pen and it's bugging me, the one I really want to get, but I probably never will because it's like $1,500 or more, and I just cannot remember the name of the Japanese pen. It's a popular pen, expensive, and I just don't remember which one. But anyway, back to the paper. The Japanese puts out some really magnificent paper. I just enjoy using it. It works so well. This is the back paper of the Tomo River paper that's used in the Hobonichi. And I'm using the Mont Blanc Beatles Sgt. Pepper oblique medium nib with the Beatles psychedelic purple ink. And you see how well that paper holds up to that ink and the nib. It's a nice wet nib. I love wet nibs. So this paper does real well, and so does Life.
Have you tried wheat straw paper?
Sounds familiar. Or was that sugar cane paper or something? I've tried some paper. I don't remember the name. I have so many notebooks. I have to see if I can find it. Here's one of my favorite tablets. Now y'all gonna freak out. Y'all ready for this one? Okay, I'm 68 years young. Check it out. So, this tablet was one of the types I used in grade school. Well, here's one of them. Chief, remember that? And I also have the other Chief tablets. I love them. Why? Because I grew up using them. And they're just great papers, and yeah, here it is. These bring back memories. You know, I do use them, believe it or not. I practice my writing with them in there. So, you know, to me, it takes me back memory lane, and I love them, and it's just incredible for me to be able to use these notebooks. No, they're not fountain pen friendly, but I'll still may use a fountain pen on them, or a ballpoint, or a gel pencil. Yes, I may use pencils, but you know, it's wherever your head's at, folks. What works for you, that's what it's all about. It's not what works for me or other reviewers or other people. It's what works for you. But if you're interested what works well, that's why we are here, the reviewers and other pen enthusiasts that have joined us to give their input what they like, because we all are different. So in my job as a reviewer is to always be an honest reviewer, no matter if someone sends me a pen to review or that even gives me a pen to review. I still need to be honest about that pen. So it's important because we're all are different. So paper, even that tablet, works for me because it's memory lane. That's what it's all about. So if that makes any sense to y'all, I don't know. But other than that, a good question about that was asked and brought up about being a pen reviewer. Be prepared for a lot of work. I can say that at least for me. It does take a lot of work. When I go in the morning to Starbucks every morning, there I usually do all my pen pal writing. I work in my journal and my bullet journal. And then I do my research on what upcoming pen or paper or ink or notebook I'm going to be doing. And then that's when the work begins. Then after that, I'll get the pen, have it inked up, and I'll be writing with it for a while. And then I put everything together, how I'm going to format this video and how I want it done, how I'm going to do a presentation, what am I going to put in it or not. And then I'll do the review. I can always do a review just sitting here at the table or at my desk with a pen and do just a regular opening. Hi, welcome. I'm Larry. Welcome to Larry's Fountain Pen. Today, it's been really a nice day, and I've been looking at certain pens, and I decided to get this pen, the Mont Blanc Beetle Sgt. Pepper's, and then go into the review. And that's it. And that's okay if that's how you want to do it. But for me, I do it differently, as you all know, because I'm a dedicated follower of fashion. Yes. And this is a dedicated fountain pen of fashion, of memories, of love, of history, the Beatles. Now, like I said before, Jimi Hendrix needs to have one, and many other bands need to have one. Okay? So you saw that one, right? So we're not going to even...
It's a conversation that's going on.
Okay, so, all right. Well, any other questions? Larry, thank you, Wayne. Appreciate the support there.
Reese says, you're the pen guy. You will have loads of memories about pens.
Yes, I will. I will have that. That's for sure. That is guaranteed. And I have great memory. Yes, Jimi Hendrix did open up for the Monkees. And that was a wow, wasn't it? Because I think he was in the wrong category than the Monkees. Monkees were a great band. Love them. Hendrix was great. His music was sensational. He was ahead of his time. He created cool stuff. One of his all-time favorites, my all-time favorites, was the Star Spangled Banner when he did that. Awesome. You know, but he had many great tunes he came up with. We could talk all day long about Hendrix. Okay.
Reese says, we'll carry on watching you. You're our best pen guy. Chris says, now she knows the fun place to hang out on Sundays.
Yes, 1 o'clock. I plan on doing some other live videos maybe next week. So when will they be? You just kind of have to hang out. But I'll try to give everybody heads up and do them. I think it's a lot of fun and interesting to really get involved one-on-one on 120 people. Let's gather as a group and share our opinions, our experience, our likes, our dislikes. And that's what brings us all together as one group, working together, not knocking what somebody has. Just because I have a Mont Blanc, does that make me better than a person that has a $20 pen? No. Or has a Platinum Preppy? No. Awesome pen. Great pen. Platinum Preppy. If you hadn't tried one, they're like 5 something. Awesome pens. Love them. So, you know, I think my job as a pen enthusiast and pen reviewer is I try to bring people together, to unite people together in the pen world. Is that ever going to happen? No. It's not going to happen.
Wayne says he's got a Jimi Hendrix album called Cornerstones.
Good album.
And Jerry says a Jimi Hendrix pen should be in the shape of a watchtower.
That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Yes, all along the watchtower. Yeah, yeah. I can hear that song now. Yep, I love that song. Cool. Purple Haze could be a name of an upcoming pen. Hold that thought. It could be. It may be. For those of you that are not familiar with Jim Hinze Custom Pens, he's awesome. And I think his pen site should be on anytime. He said he would let me know so I can let you guys know. So when that happens, I've looked at the new website of his, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be cool. It's going to be great. Going to have a lot of cool stuff on there. And what I like about Jim Hinze Custom Pens website is that he's going to be offering the Jowo Bach nibs, even titanium nibs, and some, like the Jowo nibs, I know for sure, in different colors, blue, red, green, black, and other colors. So, and it's going to be affordable, anywhere between one something up to two something. So to have a affordable custom made pen that Jim stands behind his pens, if you have any problems, he'll correct them. But that's going to be great. Hey, Chris. Hi, Wayne. I see you both chatting. La. Have fun, guys. But, yeah, as soon as I know from Jim that his website is up and running, or when it will be up and running, I will let everybody know. Now, let's move on to a new group I put on Facebook January 1 of this year. Larry the Pen Pals.
Hello to Matthew.
Hey, Matthew, rock and roll, bud. I've created that because people in Larry's fountain pen group were interested in having one. So I created one. And again, I have monitors on there on all my groups that check them out. That will help stop these trolls and hateful remarks from coming in. So I'm doing all I can. And a special thank you to all the monitors out there. And Max is one of my head ones that really has come in there and helped me put these together and helping with the security on that. Wasn't that the correct name on Max? Wasn't it?
Yep. Yes.
So a special thanks to Max and to all the moderators that are helping to keep these groups safe. But back to the Pen Pal group. It's new. I think it's like 27 now, I think. And I am trying to build up the Pen Pal group. So if you're interested in being a pen pal, check out Larry the Pen Bug Pen Pal group on Facebook. I'd love to have you, and I could use that support. I am open for pen pals. Just put your name on there. And there are already people that are needing pen pals. So why not join the group? Be one of the pen pal bugs, and let's groove out together. Let's have fun. And you hate Facebook. Oh, bummer. Well, that's the only way you can find us on Facebook. You can still hate Facebook, but you can groove out on the Pen Pal group, can't you? What a better way to enjoy your pens, papers, and inks is to have a pen pal and to get to know and meet new people all over the world. I have people in Canada, India, Germany, Spain, Africa, and one more other country, Sweden, I think, that we keep in touch by letters. Awesome. And I think the stamp that I buy for that is World Stamp or something. It's like $1.49 or less. It doesn't cost a whole lot. Uh, I've had some emails asking about Jim Hines pens. As soon as I get other pens from Jim, I will be reviewing and showing you all. Thank you. What did he say? That was the
Global stamps.
Yeah, just holler them out because they don't stay long on my iPad. So when you see it, holler it out. Yeah, global stamps. That's what they're called. Yeah. Thank you for that. They're not expensive. And I do enjoy using my pens on those letters. All right, Chris, what did she say? She's got to go.
Got to go, but I've had fun being here.
All right. Apple Boom, Mont Blanc, Beatles, pens. Yes, I just got a message. But anyway, Mont Blanc, Apple Boom is selling the Mont Blanc Beetle Limited and Special Edition. So you might want to check those folks out. Juice Apple Boom does a great job. If you haven't seen me do a video presentation, how they come wrapped, packaged and wrapped, really secure, and just does really good communication between him and the customer to make sure you're getting what you're looking for, what you want, and he addresses any problems. So JOOST Appleboom, isn't that correct, Mr. Announcer?
Yes.
He does a magnificent job. Another person I think that does a magnificent job is Ron from Pen Chalet. He really does do a great job in communicating and helping you find what you need and what you're looking for. Right now, I'm looking for some samples for Robert Oster's, and he's getting a line in, and he will be selling some of the ink samples. I just need to know which one I want so I can let Ron know so I can buy whatever I need from him. But why am I buying from Pen Chalet and not others? Well, I do spread the love around. But you know, Ron has been right there helping me with special needs that I need. So, and I like that. I like that from a dealer that's going to take the time and work with me and help me on what I need.
Jason just got a 1960s Mont Blanc, a Monte Rosa with a flex nib.
Oh, how do you like that pen? How are those flex Mont Blanc nibs? Because the Mont Blanc nibs are made in-house.
Okay, we'll have to check that out, Jerry.
What is that?
If you don't maximize the video, the chat names won't go away.
Okay, we'll check into that. Thanks, Jared. Hey, Jerry Rock. Yes. And you know what's cool? You know, people like Jerry, and he's cool. And don't misinterpret what I'm saying. Jerry may not like all those pens that I do, but he's cool. He says it in his own cool way. And, you know, we don't have to like every pen I do. And that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for to show you different pens, different styles and qualities and prices and how they perform and how the nibs react to paper if they're dry or they're wet or if they dribble onto paper. That's what I'm here for.
Squirrel says it's a really good one.
What's that?
The Mont Blanc that he got.
Squirrel said that?
Jason.
Oh, Jason. Yeah, that's Squirrel, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, right. On his
The
Mont Blanc.
Monte Rosa that he got.
Oh, okay. Jason, have you done the review on that one? Did I miss that one? I know you, or was it that Homo sapien you got? Huh.
Matthew asks, is Hobby Lobby manuscript ink any good?
I think so. I like it. And it's very affordable. Let me see what I put it. Here it is. Right here. There it is, right there. Hobby Lobby. I like it. You just got to make sure that it is fountain pen ink, because you would get it for the a different those other different pens.
Calligraphy pens.
Yeah, right. For these pens right here. But it works really good. I like it. I like the color. And it's a cool ink that I will be inking up some of my pens soon with. So I better leave that out.
Hello to Troy.
Hey, Troy. How's it going, buddy? Troy's another friend of mine, and he's also another pen reviewer. Awesome guy, really nice guy, well-mannered. He knows his business, has a good voice, good presentation. Him and his little boy sometimes do pen videos together, and he's a remarkable young man. And hopefully one day he will be a pen reviewer. But if you have not met Troy, take the time to meet Troy in his videos. Troy LaPlante. Also, Jason, he goes by Squirrel. Those are my friends that I usually hang around with and do letters with and hang out with. That's
Troy,
my group.
Troy says Matthew has been pestering him about doing his own reviews.
Yes. Hello, Matthew. Well, Matthew, give it time, brother. It's not going away. We're here to stay, and eventually you will be doing them, and Dad will be helping you, but it will happen. So, all right. Well, we've had a good little group today with some cool and interesting topics, I think. Well, I think it's time for me to say peace, love, goodbye, and like the Beatles say, hold on. What?
James says Waski Squirrel sounds like a cool fountain pen.
Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Well, it's time for me to say goodbye, peace, love, until my next live chat, which will be soon probably. Be safe. Take care. Hi, Frank. See you tomorrow, buddy. I'm thinking about chicken fried steak. Mr. Announcer and I will be splitting one in French fries and lemon meringue pie. Oh. Hopefully, Jim Hines will try to make it. That's my last word from Jim. He was going to try to make it, so he might be able to be there. All right.
Jerry said if they make a 3-dog night pen, Cubby could be the model.
Yes, that's right. 3-dog night. And Max is one of my monitors that is in place, that he's a trustworthy gentleman that knows his business and helps me with any of my problems in my groups, and helps me do surveys on what pins or things people might like to get their input. So, hey, I guess one more time, I'll bring my buddy in to let's rock, you guys. Are you ready? Imagine him playing this pen. One more, and we're gone.
Hey, Bob.
That's Hendrix, buddy. Purple Haze, he just did it in Minion style. All right, folks. So, I'm not sure if this is Stuart or Bob or who, but goodbye, my friends. Peace, love, chasing. Work on them videos. I'm ready for some more. Get me hip to that Mont Blanc you're talking about. Troy, peace, love, amigo. Hope you had a grand vacation time cruise. Talk to you guys later. I'm out of here.